So this is what you're getting. Like if you don't get this, you won't get Burna Boy. It comes through his music as well. The kind of music it does. Burna Boy is always trying to do something different. When everybody's going right, he wants to go left.
No, like no, that one I have no issue with the kind of music it does and those kind of stuff.
You were talking about the Coachella recently. Like most African artists just happen to be in Coachella. But this guy, he goes, nah, I want my name spelled in bold and clear and loud like anybody else. Because that's Burna Boy.
That brings me to like, you know, the main topic, you know, which is, you know, when they sell themselves short. Go to 720, right? And then after that, I'll say what I need to say. See, this is one of the biggest, or he sees himself as one of the biggest artists in the country, right? If not the continent, right?
It is the biggest. One of the biggest. It is one.
And if you're gonna do a collaboration song or whatever it is, if somebody's gonna invite you to do a track on their album, I would assume, again, I'm not a musician, okay? This my layman's interpretation of a situation, right? I would assume if an artist wants me, and I'm a somebody, I'm not a nobody, I'm a somebody, they want me on their track, I would assume that we have a conversation. I'm not talking about management level alone. I'm talking about artist to artist.
Yeah.
I would assume that we'll have some form of, you know, interaction.
Not really. It doesn't.
As I said, if I'm big enough, there will be some form of, you know, interaction, artist to artist. Again, I said if I'm big enough. Again,
depends on
maybe
what your big enough is.
My guy, if I see myself as the guy, do you know his album title?
Well,
African Giant. That means you big. A giant is big now. No?
Yeah, but a giant is big until he sees
this guy is the same
giant.
one moaning about even letters.
A giant is big.
His name is letters.
Until he sees another giant bigger.
All I'm saying is,
I mean, a dwarf doesn't know is a dwarf until he sees a grown man. What are you talking about? Like, so like I told you, Mr. Easy, small fish, small pond. So therefore, it's a bigger fish. Okay, small fish, big pond. You a small fish. So you call yourself African giant.
This guy,
you are a giant in Africa.
You want me to find his tweet and read it to you? When he was moaning about the Coachella thing, talking about how, you know, African artists are being disrespected and all this kind of stuff. So there were other bigger artists' name on that billboard, and he was moaning about his name being in small letters. Anyway, I'll play
it for you because right now you basically trying to, you know, rubbish my brother. But
your grandfather used to manage him, right?
Yes.
Wow. So did you know him growing up? That's before your time.
Yeah.
I can't never tell. Black don't crack, man. I don't know how old you are.
No, I'm 28.
Okay.
I just turned 28.
Oh, wow. Got you. But how did he influence you?
Man, he's my hero. It's like, you know, the same way a kid will have Superman as his hero growing up.
Wow.
That's how I see fella, you know?
Before we get more into your album, African Giant, let's talk about The Lion King, The Gift, and how you ended up on that soundtrack.
I don't know anything about how I ended up on it, to be honest.
You don't? It was just...
So Beyonce didn't call you?
I've not spoken to her before like this.
Never?
No, not one-on-one. But
Email?
I don't have, the only app I have on my phone is WhatsApp.
She didn't WhatsApp you.
So how'd you get the WhatsApp text to say, hey, she wants you on this album?
I got it from my mom.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
your mom talked to Beyonce.
She's the plug.
Probably, I don't know.
Your mom is the plug.
Pause it there. I can guarantee you, and this is me saying it, right? Imagine if Wizkid pulled that same stunt.
Pull what stunt? I don't understand. Like,
As in, Wizkid just went through the moment like, okay, I want to do something with Burna Boy, but I don't have shit to do. Hey, I want to do something. There's whatever the mom, because the mom manages him, right? This how much does he charge per track? There's the thing I want him to do. Hey, I can guarantee this guy is not even looking at it. No matter even if Wizkid can pay.
Yeah and no.
What do you mean, yeah, no?
Okay, so like, I'm sure Burna Boy's done tracks that he hasn't seen who he's doing a track for or with, but the money's good, so he did it. So to him, I'm guessing, if the money's correct, I'll do the track. I don't
Well,
have
do
to
you-
be
do
in
you-
the same studio with you. Just
No, I'm not
talk
talking
the
about
money, and the money game is
again,
right.
as I
So
said,
we
no,
do
no,
what we have
You're
to
not getting
do.
what I'm trying to say. I'm not talking about. We don't need to physically be in the same studio. We don't need to, how should I put it? Go to, I don't know, Mama Put or go to KFC or whatever it is that artists do to go have some meal. That's not what I'm talking about. But at least the minimum I would expect is some form of communication, either through a voice,
The form of communication
conversation.
is the music.
What do you mean the form of?
No, but
If you have never even met the person, you don't even know what they even thought about the song. Because that's what you say. If we've never talked,
yeah, but that's the thing.
that means musically we're not even communicating properly. That's what I said.
No. In the world of music, okay, we have managers. Managers take care of artists. So managers communicate with other managers.
But our managers are they the musical talents?
No, but they take care of the business. So if
we're not talking about the business. That's what I'm saying. We're making music.
At this point,
The song is already out.
No, but at this point, this was before it was out. This
No.
was before the song was made.
This interview.
Message. No, not this interview. I'm talking about what he talked about in the interview.
Since then, he's never had any conversation. He's never had any interaction with the woman. That's the point.
Yeah, but he shouldn't. They're not
It's not about them being
friends.
close. That's what I'm saying. I don't care about that. I'm talking about music. What
Yeah,
I'm saying is, if I play music,
yeah, but no, hold on.
if I'm a musician, right?
Yeah, but hold on. I'm trying to explain something to you, right? I'm an artist. You're an artist. All right.
Yeah.
We don't want to. I like you from afar. You like me from afar.
and I want to do a track with you.
No. I want to do a track with you. You probably necessarily don't want to do a track with me, or you probably do. I don't know. But I speak to my manager. Like, look, can you get me Nana's contact or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Or do you know Nana's contact? Just reach out to his team, tell them I want to do music. All right. Many things can happen. My manager could reach out to your manager, and you very busy. Okay, so then you go, okay, cool. Do they have a beat? I go, okay, cool. My manager comes back to me and say, look, Nana is very busy, but he can give you 16 bars, or he can give you whatever bars. Just do your song on the beat you're talking about, put the chorus in it, tell him his part, send it over, we'll give it back to you in a week. Okay, so at that point, I don't talk to you, you don't talk to me. Our managers just communicate with each other. You now know that I want to do a track with you, and you now know that you can do the track. I send the track over to my manager send over to your manager, they find a studio for you, you do the whatever part of your stuff you need to do, you send it to me because you don't care. So all you gotta do is say, okay, I can give you 16 bars, 8 bars, whatever it is. And then I take it back and go mix
you
the song
use the
and
word. Did you hear the word he used? I don't care, and that comes with a level of respect for you as an artist. That's the point I'm trying to make to you.
to some
Nobody,
artists, they don't care. Like,
of
some
course,
artists don't
but that's what I'm saying. It's a form of disrespect. You're not gonna tell me if you wanted to do a song with, let's say, Jay-Z, right?
Yeah.
You're just gonna send Jay-Z a track, and then it's just gonna spit his bars on it, unless he wants it that way. Keyword, unless he wants it that way.
Yeah,
but
I
you
get
could
your
do
point.
that with
No. Let me tell
nobody.
you something. No. I get your point. And I'll tell you what your point is. That you're probably trying to explain, but I think you're emotionally invested in this to even try to understand it yourself. So I get your point. Your point is basically saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. Your point is basically saying, if you're big enough, Beyonce will give you the time of the day. Yeah.
She hasn't got a choice.
No, she does have a choice. Every artist has a choice.
You don't come to say, as you said, if you're big
It's
enough
like-
and
it's
she
like-
wants you.
it's
No,
like-
keyword, if she wants you.
No.
It should
I'm
will
saying,
conform.
no, she does have a choice. She does, because certain people do sign track with people. There's so many different ways you could do music, right? I could turn up to the studio right now because you're probably busy, and I know, okay, cool, I want to lay vocals on it, and I want to get Eric on it. It's like producers. Producers send beats to artists. They don't hear nothing from the artist for like weeks and days or months, and then the artist just said, I'm done, and the producers bound the song down. Artists don't hear nothing for days and this and that and the other. And when the artist miss and bounce the song, master it down, send it back to the artist. Go, wow, this is crazy. Oh, cool. Can I make some changes?
Yeah, but as
and
you
I
said-
make some changes
but
and
as
send
you
it back.
said, no, but
So
you know-
musically, you
but
don't
you
have to be in the same room, but you also can.
No, but
You
again, you
also
keep saying
can,
the
though.
same, and I'm not. Again, I keep telling you, not the same room thing. I'm talking about a level of communication.
No,
and,
communicate.
I would have assumed again that.
You don't even have to communicate. That's about
How
music.
how do you? Then how
Because
do you,
I've
how do
got
you
my
make good
own
music?
team, and you've got your own team. So, for example,
But
it
who has
happen-
a vision? I will have a vision for my song.
Yeah, but
isn't
that's the
it?
thing. But you're not going to tell me how to do my job. I mean, that's the reason why you like what I do. So you send me a track over, and I go, I got you. I'll give you whatever bars I can give you. As long as artists do this all the time, right? Lil Wayne's done it. T-Pain has done it. Even all of them do it. They drew a track because they like each other. But that
Yeah.
track you never hear it because business didn't make any
Oh
sense.
no, of course, and
So they
that's
do all the
fine.
time.
But,
So-
but they communicate to each other. I'll find it very
Because
odd
some
when they don't communicate
communicate,
to each
some
other.
don't.
Again, as I said, I will find it very, very odd if
telling-
any
look,
big
there's
artist,
been some-
any big keyword. I keep using the keyword. Any big artist gets featured on a track and there was no communication.
What's your qualms with this?
My qualms is we selling ourselves very, very short.
So how did
no,
Burna
hold
Boy
on.
sell himself short here?
He made himself, he sold himself short by belittling, himself in the idea that, oh, this person wanted me to do it, because he was excited about the fact that this person wanted to do a track.
It didn't
with
sound
him.
excited.
You know,
It just sounded like you wanted to get it done.
Oh no! Like if you put I encourage everybody to go listen to it. As a matter of fact, even Angela says it. Angela's like, I thought you'd be like, oh, it's like, yeah, I'm excited, but that's how I show my excitement. Like it's Beyonce kind of thing. So he's excited about it because I said I've listened to the whole thing.
No,
and I'm trying to give people look.
My thing with this,
and even like, hold on, before you even go, the point I'm trying to make is this, right?
Yeah.
When this idea of Beyonce doing tracks with African artists came along, especially West African artists, right?
Yep.
We're making it look like we have arrived. And she didn't go and pick a nobody's.
That's wrong.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's wrong.
Of course. And he's already, and that's what the kind of thing I'm trying to say. He's already done a similar thing. Look.
What similar thing did he do? Like, you were just talking about Beyonce, you went back to Burna Boy. I don't understand.
Yeah, because Burna Boy, I'm saying he's done a similar. I said they all it made it, even us as fans, right?
Yeah.
A lot of us made it look like all of a sudden Afrobeat has arrived. All of a sudden, they
No,
did a
it's
song
because
with
of Lion King. That's just it.
It's crazy.
It's because,
Look,
look,
it's so bad that East Africans.
And it's because
are
Beyonce
mad.
is in Lion King. I mean, with the Black Panther, for example, no
Nobody
African
cares.
did a soundtrack to that. So, like, what are you talking about? It's because Beyonce is in Lion King as a character, and then the Lion King probably offered her a deal to make
course.
the album. So she thought, well, because it's African stuff, it's Lion King, I'm gonna pack African artists.
Of course, that's
She didn't. It wasn't like this guy's good enough.
And that's the po-
She probably even tell her own people, "Can you look for some artists for me?"
That's what I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
good.
and that's the point I was gonna make. And the reason, and that's the point I'm trying to make, that it's not about admiration for you as an artist. It's
Well,
not
she
about me.
probably
It's not-
after.
it's not-
She probably had it after. She probably had it
Yeah,
after.
but forget-
Maybe
yeah,
she
but
listened to the
we're
song.
talking
and she
about
goes,
before. That's what I'm saying. We're talking about how you got into the game in the first place.
It really
That's
doesn't
what-
matter,
look,
though,
we're getting to the point where
It really doesn't matter.
It matters.
It doesn't matter
No,
how
no,
you
it ma-
get into
it
the
ma-
game.
no.
You just have to prove yourself when you're in it.
No. When you think you're a big artist.
I get that part. That part's
If
also
you're
true.
growing up, if you're not coming up, fair enough.
That
Who
part
cares?
is also true. I
If-
mean,
if I think I'm a
I
big
mean-
artist, and
And to be honest,
can you imagine?
Let me say this. To be honest, like Beyonce produced the Gift album, but then she also called it album. Like she's
Yeah, I
basically
know.
doing the DJ Khaled thing. Like, but you Beyonce, you know DJ Khaled. Like she's basically doing the DJ Khaled thing, and it's only some artists, some African artists that she gave the time of day. Meaning she blessed them with her voice on the track. She gave the time of day. To, like Wizkid was one of the privileged ones. He had the same. He had vocals from Beyonce. Now Burna Boy, that didn't meet Beyonce. That didn't have anything to do with Beyonce because he confirmed it. Had a track that Beyonce produced that he didn't go to the studio with Beyonce on. And Beyonce is not even
They
singing
didn't even call her,
on
call
his
Steve and be
song.
like, "Oh, I like the track. Maybe I think you did your thing."
So my thing here is this: if your money game ain't tight, if the money game is not correct, meaning Beyonce sort you out big time, like not just give you money under the table, like
the funny
sort
thing,
you out big
probably
time. Why give Beyonce the track?
I could even put my hand in fire that probably most of them didn't get what they deserved, like compared to maybe other artists that would have done a song with with her, what they deserved. I can guarantee that.
We'll never know that, but
No, I said that's what I said.
Yeah.
I can guarantee that because
if
you want to know why.
try to understand this, right?
We big ourselves on nonsense.
Yeah, I get that part, but this is I'm sure this is a different conversation that we can go on for long because here's the thing. I agree with you that the African artists do sell themselves short when it comes to certain things. I agree with you on that, and this is the reason why I agree because this definitely shows that Beyonce did a record. She did an album called The Gift. She's got 27 odd songs in it. Okay, she's featured Shatta Wale from Ghana. She's featured Major Lazer from Major Lazer is from, I think, the East African side. Or
No, the East Africans were moaning anyway.
Yeah.
That they didn't
Where's
get.
Major Lazer
I think it's somewhere around
South
South.
Africa.
Yeah, it's
South
around
Africa.
South. Around South.
She's featured Mr. Easy. She's featured Shatta Wale. Sorry, Tiwa Savage.